Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the AEW Dark for the 2nd of August 2021, and it is a six-match AEW Dark Elevation card. Super quick to run through. Taped in Charlotte last Wednesday. I wish they did more of these in short cards. Also, David Crockett was sitting in for commentary, which was a fun throwback. Anyway, this match is the debut for Angelina Risk, who faces off with Red Velvet. Match is short, kind of a highlight for Velvet. Risk does get in minor offense. Velvet, 13-2 on the year, wins with the final slice, and that's her 7th straight win. Lee Johnson with Dustin Rhodes defeating Marquise Cross. I wonder if the Cross name is kind of a knock at Killian Cross, losing all over the place over on NXT and Raw and everywhere else. Anyway, match is a prep for a TNT title match against Miro for Johnson. Cross definitely has a unique hairstyle. Cross tries to do the Kata Hajime or Katamura, which is some video game Dragon Ball Z type move. Brain Dog 9-2 is a win for Lee Johnson. Post-match, Miro appears, cuts a promo about the upcoming title defense and promising to get rid of Lee Johnson. Chris Statlander with Orange Cassidy, Wheeler Yuta, and Chuck Taylor defeated Ashley D'Ambrose. Statlander video package about her undefeated streak since her return and being ready to challenge for the women's championship. Talks about her friends Cassidy, best friends, and Yuta. She gets a rather large pop, and she does a bunch of cartwheels after booping D'Ambrose on the nose, and D'Ambrose does a good job selling for Statlander. Statlander's 13-0, wins with a Big Bang Theory, her 13th straight win. Aaron Solo and Nick Katamaro with QT Marshall defeats Roshi Grello and Hunter Knott. Grello and Knott's second match as tag team in AEW. Solo and Katamaro dominate with Katamaro showcasing his strength. The crowd seems to eat this up. Solo and Katamaro 2-0 win the match for the double stomp. Match did not need to be here. Yuki Sakazuki defeated Danny Jordan. Poor Danny Jordan, who has so much potential, and they're wasting it here. Sakazuki's last AEW match for now as she returned to Japan last week, according to certain reports. I don't follow Japanese women's wrestling nearly enough because there isn't enough hours in the day, so finding out that she is running away here with a win on her way out doesn't make sense. She gets a decent reaction from the North Carolina crowd, and decent enough match, bringing the best out of Jordan and working pretty well together. She leaves 6-1 after an airplane spin. Main event time: Darby Allin and Sting defeating Bear Bronson with Bear Boulder. Allin and Sting get the biggest pop of the night. Big duh there. Match is about speed versus strength. Bronson does a great job working Hoss fighting, throwing Allin around. Allin takes advantage of this with his speed most of the match, and that's what helps him throughout. Allin is the best underdog in wrestling right now. I would think he's 16-2 with the win and the coffin drop, and he could be the next challenger for Kenny Omega. It would be awesome if they pulled the trigger on Allin beating Omega. They won't do it, but I think it'd be good for business in the sense that you've got a homegrown star who wins the championship, but obviously with guys like Daniel Bryan and CM Punk coming in, and even Jungle Boy, there's a million people in line in front of Omega, but at this point Omega is stale, and I don't think the product's going to grow anymore with him as champion. Anyway, off to a Raw review. We'll be up with that next.